back, everyone.
Pathfinder Society, 2nd edition. The Arclord's Abode, 4-10.
Did we figure out where we're coming out from?
Over... No. Closer.
Yeah.
By the privy.
So the map has to rotate. I mean, it doesn't have to.
Doesn't have to.
But
investigating the privies, by the way, Mo, you find that they're labeled for size of beast. So there's Minotaur, Mermaid, Ghost. Like, there's a bunch of privies in there.
Oh, cool. No goblin privies? Racist.
No.
Probably just small folk.
They were created when it was still Pathfinder 1st edition.
Fair enough.
Which I always found funny, because for the people who are like, oh, the goblins are evil vermin. I was like, well, yeah, but if you read all their lore and stuff,
That's
I'm
Sarah.
like, they're not.
No.
I'm just playing.
They're not.
That's Kindle telling me about books that are trending.
But the goblins aren't any that big of different from any number of human settlements causing trouble in the area. But we're like, yeah, these guys are bad because they're balloon heads. And they like fire. And I'm like, half of our adventurers like fire. The world wound was created because they played with fire.
Not wrong.
And so I was like...
So now is it called the Big Band-Aid? World Wound? Big
I
Band-Aid?
No. I like it, but no.
You could do
The world, are they called the Scarred Lands now or something like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, something like that. But
Stitches?
you could
Nope. Stitches has already been trademarked by WoW.
you could do a charity concert Band-Aid to heal the world wound.
That'll work.
Introducing a Pathfinder-specific rock band called Iron Rations. Led by a dwarf on drums. This is our percussionist. Call him, I don't know, something Ringo Starr.
So yeah, I imagine just instead of like drumsticks or mallets, you take 2 battle lutes because you can have one-handed. You're like super music. Da, 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 da.
So you just boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
There's like
He has 2 mouths. What?
there's 2 sprites like attached to them playing the lutes while he's banging
I
them.
love it. I'm thinking of Dick Van Dyke, the one-man band. Of
No, yeah.
boom, boom.
That's definitely an item missing from the Guns and Gears book. Where's a
Yeah.
one-man band?
Exactly.
Does it count as armor?
I hope so.
Better.
Negative 40 to stealth.
Yes. Well, whatever.
We
I'm down.
don't need stealth where we're going.
Come on, Fred. You've seen the memes. When the mission says stealth is optional.
Stealth is
Where
man.
the hell did you find a chainsaw?
I made it.
It's been in my back pocket this whole time. You just told
Joke's
me
on
stealth.
you. I'm a weapon inventor.
Like, some of the early Ghost Recon games, I remember they were like, alright, just go in, no one knows you're here, that's why we call you Ghost Recon. And I'm like, I thought it was because of all the ghosts I left behind. You're like, okay, we need stealth, no one knows you're there. And I'm like, so a squad with 4 M249s. Gotcha. I see what you're saying.
Listen,
Colonel.
never use the word optional.
If no one's alive, no one knows we were there.
Listen, stealth and the sanctity of life is optional. Check, going dark. We don't have to keep everyone alive? Tactical nuke.
Oh, those commanders and their weird innuendos.
It just makes me think of One
Briefcase
Punch
nuke.
Man. So at one point, Saitama and Genos go to, I think it's called the House of Evolution. It's a giant building with like 20 floors or whatever. And they're like, Genos just destroys it. And there's a basement. Like, well, all right, we're done. All right. I mean,
Saitama's like,
when you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail, I guess.
Saitama's like, that wasn't neat. They went through all the trouble to build this huge labyrinth. You just killed it. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sorry.
So we
There's a
have
basement.
technically 2 hallways, one in front of us, and then a hallway to our, let's see, northeast,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
a bunch of
yeah.
doors. Cool.
I think this is north now.
Yeah, that's why I have. That's why I went east.
Oh yeah. My bad. You changed the pen.
Yeah.
By the way, viewers, when we went up to the second floor, all directions and sense of continuity stopped. So, welcome to magical house construction. So we were confused
It's
where
great.
they came out from.
So the third floor is not even connected. It's just like a tower that's constantly rotating.
I think it is.
I don't know. We'll find out.
That's why it's
supported
askew.
by the giant T-Rex. He's holding it. He's holding it like Atlas.
Yeah.
It's an Atlas statue holding it. Oh, I'm gonna write that down. I invented that for my D&D game now.
Or for our world.
Honey, stop watching, because she's in my D&D campaign.
Or
Like I said,
speaking-
or for our world. Your choice.
Or both, whatever.
Or
both.
speaking of
Listen, I have an entire map you can realize. It's my own.
Mario Brothers movie. This is the hero dinosaur who stopped the meteor, and they built a statue of him. None shall know.
It's the one T-Rex with long arms.
Yeah.
Every T-Rex after that is descendant with stubby arms. The strength of holding it has it's like
There you
Goku.
go.
They all put their hands up and they gave their arms so that he could embrace the whole. I mean, not really, but like that would be the religious lore behind the Sorens.
Yeah.
Have you seen 65 Millions with a guy that 65 million a year ago with he's on a spaceship, crashes to Earth.
It's Kylo Ren. I can't
65.
remember his.
Yeah,
actor.
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver.
Oh, I just saw it on a
Yeah,
pirate movie
the,
site.
I
it's,
saw
it's just
the trailer.
He's like
the
a cop
movie
or
is
something,
65.
and he has
He's-
like a laser pistol, and he goes in the past, right?
Yeah, no, it's his normal future. He comes to Earth 65 million years ago, and there's dinosaurs here. And he has one passenger that survived his crash landing, and he attempts to save the girl. And it kind of, my daughter goes, it kind of ended kind of crappy in a way, because he finally, whatever, spoiler alerts, gets off the planet, and it ends, and we're like, where's the rest of the movie?
Oh, so it doesn't even end like Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes, where he goes into the future and it's like the dinosaurs turned into humans.
No,
the apes.
they show the meteor hitting the Earth in the extinction level event, but we're like, it doesn't show him it just shows him getting off the planet, and we're like,
Getting off the planet 65 million years ago, there's no.
yeah, we're like, okay, that's cool. What's he doing now? It's like, okay.
Interesting.
Well, you find out that 65 million years ago, Mars was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I know. Oh man, my biology degree is not going very well. I know that Mars had water and stuff at some point. But I don't remember if it was
Yeah.
150, if it was 50, 150, or 250 million years ago. But it was definitely in their past before they got sidewinded by something that hit like a 5,000 kilometer scar.
You mean like a crashing spaceship by Adam Driver?
Oh, and then it devolves into John Carter of Mars.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
gosh.
No, that makes
Because
more sense
that's
to
what
me.
it is. Barsoom was supposed to be Mars in the past when it was still green. Oh, that would be a beautiful interjection of
Right.
old school.
Director's cut. He's like, we're going to call you the Princess of Mars.
Because he could, he could be a descendant of John Carter. And it's not, you don't understand it until he goes, because 65 million years ago, let's just say that is like maybe 10,000 years after, because he goes way in the past.
Yeah.
And then you see a civilization, and then that's what causes the scar is another, he's just constantly like extinction level events follow him.
Well, it's
That's a series, man.
It's sci-fi.
Paramount or Lionsgate or whoever the hell is doing this, call me.
well, somebody was telling me I saw something that the Sphinx actually was there before the Egyptians.
25,000, 20,000 years prior to what we think of the Sphinx being only 5 to 6,000 years old.
Yeah.
Because the face of the pharaonic is way too small and the material is way too unweathered to be the same as the lion's body. So they think there might have been a jackal or a lion head 20,000 years prior from an ancient civilization.
So I just think it's interesting.
We have no proof, but
Yeah.
it's a very good
That would be
idea.
me as a pharaoh. What is that statue over there? Oh, it's a jackal. What about me?
Well, they think that most likely, like, some of the sandstone worn away, and it was probably like broken or something by that point. Because I mean, to be fair, like 100, not even 100 years. When the hell was Napoleon alive? Because the Sphinx had a nose in human history, and then he shot it off.
It's like,
Well, he didn't, but his people did. You know what I meant?
yeah.
Or he did. I don't know. Shit, I wasn't there.
He's
He
like,
just Napoleon just walks up. You're taller than I am. Punches it in the schnoz and the nose falls off. Lands on him, makes him 4 inches shorter.
That's actually a myth. Napoleon was average height.
For his time, he was 5'4", which was still 1 inch shorter than the
my
average
well,
at that
it's
time.
not myth, it's propaganda.
Yeah.
English propaganda.
It is.
Hey, shorty.
Edgar,
Yeah,
I can't remember the
shorty.
name of the general. Napoleon banged his wife, Josette or whatever. Yeah, she. Oh, I don't. Look up Napoleon's, or no, not his wife, but his mistress's. She was married to an English general, brigadier or something like that, and then she wrote letters about both of their sex lives and stuff. And look it up; it's hilarious. It's only if you're 18 or older, because it is a deep dive of erotica. But yeah, I'm an Austenite. I love Jane Austen, and that all that Regency stuff. That's all relevant. And I'm like, ha ha ha, it's funny. Not only did I beat your nation before Waterloo, because he got his ass kicked after that, but not only did I beat your nation, I banged your wife.
There's part of me that feels a bit bad for him because I'm like, he is pretty much the only one to unite the European continent under one banner. And then what is he known for? Waterloo and getting killed by Russian winters. And I'm like, nobody cares about all the stuff he did up to that point.
Yeah. No, I don't know who I was watching, but they're British, so they were bagging on French. I think it was podcast of the Lotus Eaters. So yeah, they're bagging on the French, but one of them's like, to be fair, they've won a lot of battles. It's just the penultimate battle is the one they lost and then lose the war.
Well, it seems like their military went downhill after Waterloo.
Well, yeah, it was a series of battles. Waterloo was the most definitive turning of the tide.
Like, I think part of it is for, in more recent memory from World War II, was that the French military basically split into ones who were like, look, we are going to surrender and maybe support this Hitler guy. And everyone else who was like, no, we're just going to kill him and continue fighting.
It was military and political. So the military people followed Napoleon as a general, respected him the whole nine. The aristocracy of the time hated Napoleon because he spent money on military campaigns, including like us buying Louisiana Purchase to help fund the war. Thought he was doing mismanagement, and it's France. The one thing they do exceedingly well is revolution. And that's what it was. It was the people supported Napoleon. The aristocracy did not, because he was lowborn. And then they were like, well, let's screw this guy, send him to Elba as a dissident. And then they fumbled the football horribly. And the people were like, well, this sucks. Revolution. And then he never really amounted to any more power because he had lost his position, his money, the respect.
And it's funny because they tried to poison him once, but they put too much poison in him.
7 times they tried to poison him. Yeah, and yeah.
They put too much poison into him, so his body threw it all up.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's kind of funny hearing about stories like that, about, like, Rasputin and other famous figures that they're just like, oh, just poison them, it's easy. And I'm like, I feel like now, maybe because all of our science, we're like, yeah, we know how to poison people. But back then, they were like, we're kind of inoculated because we're just like, I got poisoned from the snake. I better.
There's a gentleman in England. They press ganged him, so they got him drunk. They poisoned him. They stabbed him. They drowned him, and he kept surviving because he was like an Irishman in England, and they did like a insurance racket, and he kept surviving. And they're like, no, you need to die so we can get money. And eventually they killed him, but it was like after like the 5th attempt. And of course, like the 3 people who were responsible for it got caught because, it's Sherlockian era Scotland Yard, like they were smarter than the average bear, so to speak. So, anyways, back. We have the hallway.
I say let's start with this hallway.
So we have 5 doors total, but 4 in this. 5 in this hallway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 6th at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So go all the way up and
so
start
going there.
I'm gonna check all the doors for traps.
Order.
That's not me.
No, that's Jeremiah.
Okay.
My mic is on.
It's nothing about that.
No,
I'm
he says
just
you joke,
It's
Brian.
something that he should
Jeremiah
be
says
saying in
you
chat
joke,
on
Brian, but that's probably
Twitch
exactly what happened
instead
with the
of
Sphinx.
Sending us text.
No, and he's not wrong.
messages.
It definitely, we don't know the pharaoh, but we think it was Ramses the second, who was the most prolific I can't say the word. Ptolemaic. Thank you. Yeah, he was very vain. He's the one that even the old like biblical grain stores, he went in and changed the animal heads to be his face. Like 1,000 years after, like it has nothing to do with the biblical stuff. They're just like, nah, you know what? Let's shave that stone down and make it look pretty. And everybody was like, you're not pretty.
Say that again.
Say that again. No.
All right. 2 small desks lay on the eastern and western sides of this small study room. Western desk comes with a soft, soothing sound, while the eastern one buzzes with an unsettling low noise. On either desk, numerous crafting and repair supplies lie scattered about, and prototype golem frames are piled up against the northern wall. The shelf on the southern wall contains several books in an array of unusual languages. On all 4 walls, arcane runes shake and spark with instability. And let me go. No, that's the high tier one. We go back. Load here. Nope, one more. There we go. Alright, so I've got 2 searchers. Okay, everything's fine. Yeah, so somewhere in here is likely more research notes. And absolutely nothing else.
Yeah.
We do not have a rogue, correct?
I'm a rogue.
You are a rogue? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a thug rogue.
I'm a ruffian rogue. Only my mother gets to call me a thug. But yes, you're not wrong.
I mean, Sayla seeing the glowing runes, the 2 behind her saying, yeah, it's okay. I think she's going to say, like, I'd like to double check that.
Sure.
I'm going to put away my bow and pull out my
Not that
sword.
she's likely to. Oh, she got a 21.
Nice.
Alright. Yeah. See, Sela, with her religious upbringing, is like, this looks This looks terribly necromantic in here. Those runes shouldn't be doing that. So yeah, there is, uh, and after she says that, like a ghostly face wisps across and says, "Curse you, dice rolls," and leaves.
My one weakness, a D20.
All right, so, um, she figures out that to turn it off, you need to be trained in Arcana or trained in religion or occultism.
Well, we've got at least 2 that I know of that are trained in religion.
Yeah, I don't think we have a cult.
It's Gentle Ben, I know it.
Yes, yes.
It's the bear.
Sure, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. They do get more skills. Do they get an extra skill, or do they have to choose a different? Because I know you get.
Animal companions don't get very many skills.
All right.
No, I know,
so-
but I mean, don't they can take specialization to get an extra skill, don't they?
I forgot, but yeah, they. I think they get to add like one more skill and something.
Yeah.
But the only one I know of that adds big skills is the animal trainer archetype, which will get your animal companion legendary in performance.
Oh, nice.
And you can talk to it and other animals because you're constantly under the effects of speak with animals.
Oh, that's cool.
It's unknown.
Okay.
Well, now I know what I'll take with my ranger.
All right, so religion, huh?
Yep.
Good luck.
Yeah, no kidding. They're not our best skills.
We got hero points.
I mean,
So, do really bad things happen if I critically fail?
Well, of course.
So, 17.
I'm going to give this one to Mo.
to who?
Mo.
I already have one.
I know. You can have more
Oh,
than
I
one.
didn't know you could have more than one.
Can have multiple.
Excellent.
Also, I'm going to give another one to Vrat for being the hero.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, 17 and still god awful. Maybe not a critical fail. 6.
6. Okay.
This is high TR, so it probably was.
Make fortitude saves.
Everybody?
Just those two, because they're the ones trying to turn them off. I assume everyone else is like, no, we'll just wait. See how this goes.
Sure.
So 15 and higher. Well, I guess the other one is 26 would be the high.
26. Okay. Apparently I'm rolling high. Okay, so the 26 takes 5 negative energy damage.
Ooh.
And the 16 takes 11.
How hurt are you?
Pretty hurt.
I can attempt to do a medicine check on you.
I mean, that's 10 minutes, but I'm curious to know the outcome.
It looks like the trap is still going, but since you guys don't know traps very well, I'm just going to say it feels sleepy right now.
I was like, yeah,
Okay.
I'm not doing anything with it.
Well, magical traps,
Okay.
I will
Yeah, I
say.
know.
So it's not fully disabled.
Yeah. Most traps require 2 or 3 checks. Yeah.
We'll try his. So that is 16 religion.
Nope. Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. I don't know if I want to roll hers. 17 religion.
But it is the right direction.
Yeah, it's the right direction.
They're not critical, so
Yeah, those aren't critical
So,
fails.
yeah.
So
that's much higher. 22?
22.
Alright. So you find the one rune that was bullying all the other runes, and you turn it off. And
It was bullying all the other ones? I love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's just funny to me.
It had a reset time of 10 minutes, and I was like, nothing says you can't just keep going. So, yeah. It was just a hard check to pull off.
That's fair.
Alright.
Because I get the feeling we might be in this room longer than 10 minutes since... Yeah, I do probably want to do medicine. What's your medicine?
Well, we got a bunch of free potions from
That's also
the
true,
lady.
but
Beginning,
I've
but yeah.
taken a lot of damage.
I got a +5.
Okay, mine would be 6.
Okay. You could do yours, and
I've been rolling trash, but then again, I know your dice hate you.
there are times that they're nice, and there are times that are not so nice.
So, let's see. Do I do have healer's tools.
Alright.
There's nothing in the rule says that you can't heal yourself.
1.
Oh, it's a treat. Yeah, you're right. It is one treat wound.
I do have healers too.
So it's, yes. It's either he does it or I do it. And then it's on a 1 hour cooldown.
Yeah.
And it takes 10 minutes to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of why I said let's do this trap first.
Okay.
Because to heal me is 10 minutes. Oh, it takes 10 minutes to reset. Yeah, nothing could go wrong if we treat wounds and then try again.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
And
All
you
right.
rolled well.
Go ahead, Fred.
Okay.
I'll trust you. DC is 15.
20.
Okay, so do you want to roll the 2d8 or me?
I'll let you roll the 2d8.
Okay.
That way it's your fault.
Yeah, entirely my fault, actually. Definitely my fault.
Let me guess, 2?
4.
Oh.
Alright.
I would have done much better either. So you would have got 5 instead of 4. So
With the trap turned off, you're free to look around in here.
Yep.
The books are written in languages familiar and unfamiliar. We've got Celestial, Requiem, and Necro.
nope.
Again, I still haven't taken his languages, and I don't just want to metagame it.
I mean, you can, but then you've officially done it
Yeah,
in the second.
It's officially done.
Well, no, it doesn't matter. You can do it
I
because
can
he's only
change it
level
at
1.
second.
Yeah, you can change it anytime you want.
Sure, he's got Celestial as one of his languages.
Sure.
I thought that it would be funnier if it was Necro. He knows the language of the undead.
Nah,
Stick
he's
it.
a barkeeper.
That's fair.
Celestial.
And then Arcana, Society, or Religion.
Hey, that's what I have.
And if you have any of those languages, you get a +1 circumstance bonus for each language known by the
Ooh.
party.
What are the
Celestial, Necrol, and
Requiem.
yeah, no.
What was the name of the checks we need to make?
Oh, it's
Society, Arcana.
Sorry. Arcana, Society, or Religion.
I can't help with any of them.
But I have Society.
Hey, 24.
Nope. 22. Couldn't do math.
So parts for research were basically hidden in bookmarks and coded throughout. And but Mo can smell out research, and so he finds it easily.
Okay.
I can't read the language or anything like that, but I can compare the paper and be like, these papers were for the same books.
Yeah, it would have
You
been.
know, this is 200 weight, but the paper in this normal book.
18 Society for
Nice.
Kalis, and a
Yeah.
15 Religion.
Case
for
is like, I can't do the
Sayla.
paper, but that ink is identical to these other.
Does that include the +1?
That includes her +1.
Okay, so
It's 14 otherwise.
Kalos and Mo were the heroes who figured it out.
When a hero
And
comes,
you
you
go,
know.
it's another research. And I thought that trap was much worse when I read it until I saw the 10-minute reset time between it. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So as long as you aren't like, okay, we should heal before we go back again.
Get hit
Yeah.
again.
And that might be why, because
Yeah,
that's
'cause-
a very common thing in Pathfinder Society is
Oh,
let's take 10
heal
minutes.
up.
Yeah. Let's
Make
see.
it nice and make it 9 minutes.
Ouch.
Let's see.
You all right?
I was sitting on my tailbone too much, and as soon as I moved, all the blood rushed back, and you know when your butt hurts, you're like, ah! But not like that.
I didn't even think that.
I know. It's for the view-
That was all you.
That was well, yeah, that's what that gave. Jokes.
We're going up to the next room.
Well, that's so much better.
Sure.
What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, 1 of 6. Let's keep going.
So, here is a room with several letters and other correspondence, certificates, bureaucratic paperwork, supplies for writing, writing for supplies, correspondence, drawers inside of drawers, and most of the letters are decades old and none have any relevance to now. But you do find one letter with the seal of the Blackrose family on the bottom of it. There's a brief thank you note from Nigel, thanking Alira for a tour of her manor and for a collection of magical items and artifacts.
For real? Or did you insert that?
No, that's real.
I
I
love
didn't know that there was actually any.
Black Rose crossover?
Yeah, I was just making a joke because we're using the museum, and I'm like, this is true.
It's canon. Uh-oh.
The museum is Alira's
How long
fault.
ago did she get skullified? Couple decades?
I think it was rather recent, but I don't remember for sure.
Well, there was a comment in the last
lore
scenario,
of
yeah.
her being turned into a skull is spread out. I can't remember.
Yeah. No, I remember there was a comment in the last scenario. Somebody knew her as an Arclord, and it gave a time frame, and I can't remember what it was. I thought it might have been a decade, not multiple, but yeah. Okay. Now I'm just wondering like how old Nigel is in canon. 'Cause if he wrote the note, I'm like, that half-elf bastard. What's he doing now?
I mean, I think he's only in his 30s, but the weight of the museum on his shoulders put him in his 80s.
Yeah. Made him look like he was
All
70.
the adventures that are saying, Nigel, retire now because we're ready to beat you.
Well, when you first meet him, he's in a cupboard. And there's a bunch of gorillians or whatever, ape things in the pyramid in the bottom of the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think he's
Good
probably in his 60s or 80s now, depending on how far the first edition and second edition jumps.
Like, it's just concurrent years. So, it's, 4723 now, so,
Well,
it's not a huge time
No,
jump.
what's
It's just
the-
that so much happened in the last 10 years of Pathfinder that the world changed.
no, it's more than that, because isn't it 30 years between the Ruby Phoenix and the Ruby Phoenix, the tournament?
Don't think
No,
so.
I think it's only a decade.
Oh, well, fair enough.
So it might have only been. So he's probably between 40 and 50 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a half elf.
But well, he's I think his life has been artificially extended. So even for half elves, he'll live longer. But
Yeah.
the Black Rose, yeah, he's artificially aging. He's like Catterley Bonaducci in the Cleric Quintet. He's like actively 40, but he looks like he's 100. No, he's not. But he's preternaturally aged. But he's also a Black Rose now, married into the family, like a second cousin or something.
Yeah.
Or
And
something.
That's
his
why he's
wife
part of the
is-
museum.
Yeah. Well, he
His
was always.
wife is just like
He was. I don't think he was. Was he married during the first? He wasn't married during the first one. Was he?
I don't remember.
I don't
But-
either.
I think he was married.
His lore has always been he married into the Black Rose family,
Oh, okay.
and they gave him
The museum.
curate of the museum
All right. Cool.
because he was a Pathfinder originally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was like losers.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm
you
gonna
were
sell
shocked.
in a safe place, a museum.
Third door. Any traps?
Let's see.
I'm not expecting mundane traps anymore, but I'm still checking.
There are a bunch of books in here. Some focus on the plane of positive energy and study of living constructs. Looking around, you find a deck of cards.
Ooh.
Deck of many things.
Are these
Yeah.
God,
You
I hope
can-
not.
tarot
Identify
deck?
it with any of the 4 traditions.
Okay. Sure. +5. Oh. 21 and critical success of 21.
Alright. So the critical success confirms it is in fact not cursed. But you guys agree that this is a cantrip deck consisting of 5
cool.
stabilized cards.
Nice.
Ah, Jesus. 5 stabilized cards.
This does not bode well.
No, it doesn't.
It's fine. You guys are doing fine. It's great.
Like,
Yeah, I'm still
the scenario's very
10
suggestive.
hit points down.
Is the other one? Should we do a heal check on the other person?
I mean, Sela's
If
got
you
lay on
want.
hands.
Yeah, hers is much easier. She can immediately heal 6, which puts her back up to full, and then sit on her butt for 10 minutes, and she's got it back.
Okay.
I am communing with my goddess. Sure, whatever. So, yeah, she's fine. I mean, in all honesty, she could get me back to full pretty quick, in 20 minutes. If we're not on a time crunch, how about we do that?
That's fine.
So, yeah, she'll take 30 minutes to heal me and then get it back. Oh, no. Yeah. So it's a total of 30 minutes. 10 for her, 20 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it?
Because it's 10 to focus.
Well, she already had it, so
Okay.
that's her focus. 10 minutes.
Yep.
Heal me, focus. Heal me, focus.
Yep.
30 minutes.
30 minutes and 3 actions. Yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff. So, fourth door.
Moving on.
On the far eastern wall of the small room, a board covered in complex magical runes and geometric arrangements is barely visible. Nearly faded with the time this room has been untouched. The desk on the eastern side is covered in books, dried up inkwells, and other writing implements. The room pulses with spiritual energy and wisps of airy magic, all coalesce around the semi-transparent humanoid form sitting patiently in one of the chairs facing the desk.
Oh, what? Sitting in a chair?
A semi-transparent human.
Like a spirit.
Oh, a spirit, a ghost.
Let's see. What does she do? La, 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 la.
Shh.
Oh my gosh, living people, what are you here for?
We're trying to help Alara get her research?
Hira?
Well, that's
Where
not
is
all
she?
of it. She's
Currently
currently disembodied.
downstairs.
Yeah, she's hanging out by her statue. We are also investigating the potential break-in of certain persons who have been interacting with the natural wards of the Nexus,
The wards of the house.
which is called the Nexus.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I see.
Forgot that for a moment.
Yeah, they were here looking around. I tried to stop them. Didn't quite know how to touch them or anything, so they just kind of laughed and left. But
could you describe it?
I just really need to know where Alira is.
She's
And-
downstairs in the foyer.
Okay. How's she doing?
She's
She's a
been
skull.
better. I mean, we
She's
don't
a
know if you know what happened with the ritual, but there was a happenstance.
There was an incident with the ritual.
Yeah.
No. My teacher is perfect.
Well, it wasn't because of her. It was somebody interfering with the ritual.
We think it might be directly related to the people that are
Investigating. Or not.
what's the word?
Broken in.
Yeah, there's an in word for breaking in and doing stuff. Yeah.
Basically, to get her mind past the fate of Alira and to reassure her, we need a diplomacy check.
Absolutely.
Ghosts fixate on things.
Yep. Also, me and Alira are dating. She's not sure, but I might be your ghost dad teacher. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to keep a natural one. That's bad.
25.
Same.
All right.
16.
Okay.
No, mine's higher. Diplomacy, so 8, 9, 27.
Let's see. You guys are doing pretty well, even mentioning the ridiculousness that Alira would be a skull, which gave you a penalty. But she's calm now, and she's like, "Oh, okay. Let's see. What? She introduces herself as Nabiet,
Nabiet.
and oh, here it is. The people I saw was a spiky woman along with a weird clawed person.
Interesting.
Make sure if it's person or people. Okay. A weird clawed person. But she is bound to
You keep
this
saying
room.
Claude, and I'm mentally I know what you mean, but my brain just wants to switch it to Claud, the name, instead of Claude.
That could be his name.
Clude. I think Claude has an E at the end, doesn't it?
Some do, some don't.
Oh, yeah. It's French, anyways.
Claude.
Cloud. It's like blonde. Sometimes it has an E, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, it's fair.
But yeah, so she was.
Yeah, you're bound here. Is there anything we can bring you?
No, I mean,
Eternal rest, respite.
well, Alira is helping with that because I want to be a wizard, and
Cool,
so
cool,
I've
cool.
been
Yeah,
learning.
don't let death stop you. I
Oh,
know a ghost
oh.
wizard. Actually, I don't know. What is your character? He's not a wizard.
Rogue
Alert. He's a rogue.
Oh, he's a rogue.
rogue cleric.
Yeah, rogue cleric.
A ghost rogue cleric.
Oh, what was that? I was watching a show that they had this cleric who became an undead cleric, and he tried to use his clerical power and actually hurt himself. It was the same people who made Darkness Rising.
Mm. Yeah, it's like
Oh,
the
I
one
think I
thing
know.
about Alert. He can't use most of his heal spells because they damage him if he uses on him.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, he has to use the Stitch Flesh feat.
He became
So he
Intel-
pulls a ghostly thread and needle and just
I love
puts
it.
things back together.
he became an intelligent undead or something like that.
And for living people, he just reaches in and turns things until they stop doing what they're supposed to do.
Stop doing what they're not supposed to do.
Yeah. Let's see. Mm,
So, last room, big room.
she. Let's see. We'll give it to Kalos. She. Talking about her drive to become a wizard. She's like, I have mastered this spell. And starts chanting, voices filling the room. They start shaking, and fire and ice appear on the walls, and Kalis gets false life
Oh,
for 9 temporary hit points.
nice.
Nice.
Also, there's a scroll of magic weapon if anybody wants it. I don't think anyone can use it.
Nope.
Nobody
Cool.
can. Yeah, nobody can cast.
No one can cast.
Treasure bundle.
She's like, I can. But you only have a minute once you leave the room.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll just. She writes treasure bundle and hands it to me.
Yep. Yep.
Alright,
Alright.
so that hallway's done.
Well, there's another doorway.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
that's-
yeah, you can go.
We
over
can
there.
go into the room we don't know is a large room.
Yeah.
From looking at the map, it looks like a chapel. But that's not necessarily what it is on
It's
the map.
a- yeah.
On the
I think
description.
it's a lectern. It's like a hall where they give speeches.
It's been lots of things over the years.
That's fair. And it's a
one
lot.
time it was an auction hall.
That's what it was. That's right. We had to buy the books.
Mm-hmm.
Top of your head's cut off.
It's okay. Nobody likes that part anyway.
There we go. Well, no, it didn't.
No, we're still tied off.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay,
Keep
where are
going.
you going?
This room.
This room. Okay. The semi-transparent image of a small, elderly Garundi woman, dressed in typical Nexian garb, stands at a podium on the eastern side of the room before an empty lecture hall. Her form doesn't move, but 3 obvious runes on the podium glow with pulsating light, alternating between pale blue and rose.
Yeah.
Before
sit in
the
chair.
figure, magic shimmers over a sheaf of papers as if the figure were waiting to speak from prepared notes.
I'm ready.
Anyone can attempt an Arcana check.
Sure can.
Oh, I mean, sure. You're right.
How effective it's gonna be is.
That is a 4 untrained.
All right.
2.
I got a 16.
All right. Who got the 16?
Kalis.
All right. So Kalis is just like, those runes are like enchantment runes. So,
Big yawn.
it's untrustworthy. Just so you know.
Okay, so. But. Enchantment runes?
Yeah. They don't. It's not. You don't have any more information beyond something's gonna try and mess with your minds.
Alright, well, let's vacate then.
Cool.
You don't think anymore? Oh, I guess it's not really worth trying to see if there's.
we don't need all of them. We have 4 already.
Okay. Do we check the central room or do we go down there?
Check the central room on the way there. Might as well.
Yeah, we'll go there and then work our way up. So we'll do a cursory glance down there, see if there's anything out in the open, and then we'll focus our attention.
Okay. Let me...
I mean, if we notice anything down in that room.
I meant down here.
Oh. Well, we can also look.
Yeah.
See,
Well, make sure they didn't put creatures there as if you couldn't see them.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because that's always a fun thing they do.
It's like
Okay. So that's
RPGs. Event only happens once you pass an arbitrary line.
Yeah.
It's like you can't see this creature, or you can't notice this creature until you get to.
It was like that one tower we dealt with in Devastation Arc. It doesn't mention this temporal slime just floating around the top of the tower in broad daylight.
It's always been there. It's like, but they flew in. They would have seen it. It's like, no, they wouldn't have. I'm like, yes, they would.
We're a ship. The ship has a science bay. We scanned everything.
It also has a big gun on it, and I got trigger happy players.
That's a weird thing floating around there. What is it? Some kind of slime. Well, we'll see if it can withstand ship-based weaponry. Nope. Nope. Sure can't.
I mean, at the worst, just drop Arctos in.
I mean, they do say ship-based weaponry is like, take the damage, times it by 10. Because they're like, this is not what you use on people.
You use it on
You can, but it's a war crime.
Technically, it's not even a war crime. I am depriving them of their equipment.
Let's see. So in here, the central area of this room has pedestals with runes corresponding to acid, cold, fire, and electricity, with central runes placed for sonic and force. The walls of the larger portion of the room each have their own extravagant mural representing one of the 4 elements. The northern wall is covered by the image of an enormous caldera of an unknown volcano, a vast lake of lava that almost seems to glow intensely. The southern wall displays a vast coral reef, and the light from the ocean surface almost seems to dance. The eastern wall displays a yawning cave, and the depths seem almost real. The western wall displays a fierce tornado tearing through an open field. The image somehow perfectly captures the fury of the intense winds. Western section of the floor portrays beams and circles along with complex equations, while the eastern section of the floor is covered in sine waves and elaborate musical notation. The ceiling above is painted with 4 elements all blending, and the centerpiece is a brightly glowing evocation rune crackling with energy.
I don't like this room.
I don't either.
Alright. So you want to leave it?
Well, I'm certain that there's a research note somewhere in here.
Yeah, I think we're going in.
Alright.
Turns out there's a button on the back that if you hit it, it turns it all off.
Wouldn't surprise me.
As you step foot into the area, a voice in Celestial cries out, like, "Hello, you are intruders and you should not be here. Please vacate the area. Oh, it's too late. It's initiative."
Mm-hmm. Bunch of elementals.
Let's see.
Sounds like it.
And it's a +2 from you, Fred?
Yes.
Okay.
continuing on the worm theme, you see a large snake emerge.
Just one or two?
Just one. The other one is barely there. You might even say just a wisp of a fellow. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh. I'm sorry. Two are the wispy fellows.
This is as we step in, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. Roll some dice. Rolling some good dice this time. Not much. Yes. That much. Alright, Mo.
17.
Vrah.
15.
Kalis.
20.
And Sela.
20.
Okay. Alright, so what do you do? Well, that's neat. That would be useful in this fight, but that's neat. Right, so huh. It's always very good dice rolls and poor damage. Alright. I'm sorry, buddy. I rolled bad for you. Okay. So, 29 to hit Mo.
Oh, that'll hit.
Alright. So you take 3 piercing damage from a
Ouch.
critical.
What's that?
You take 3 piercing damage from a critical hit. So
Oh, you rolled
a
a nat 20?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, they don't do reroll. They don't roll out all the dice separately. And then the place where you got chomped on feels like it's gonna stay cold.
Ooh.
So you got persistent cold coming. And yeah, oh. You just gotta move because we can. Right there. Alright. After Sneaky is either Kalis or Sela.
I think it's gonna be Sela.
Okay.
Sure. She'll move up. Take a swing with her sword. Okay. 16?
Is this a snake or one of the smaller ones?
The snake. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she'll go with one of the smaller ones.
Alright, 16 hits.
Not bad. 8 damage. Slashing. Third action will be to raise her shield.
Okay, and Kalis.
I think he's just gonna move up. And he'll stab at the same one she hit. Nope.
What was it?
8?
No. Okay.
Third action?
Oh yeah, he gets a third action, doesn't he?
I don't know, does he?
He does.
He's permanently slowed one.
He's like, it's against my dwarven
That's a good
oaths."
question. So let's say you're a barbarian and you get slowed one because you get like clumsy one.
Yeah.
What would be a good benefit to mask that? Like what would be like if you're slowed one, maybe you're using a giant web or something. I don't know, but what would be in the mechanics of Pathfinder Second Edition the valuation of something? You know, like you get the extra damage, so clumsy one is valid.
Right.
What would be worth? No. I'm just curious because I don't know the mechanics as well as you guys do.
For me, I would say that something that would be worth slowed one would be like some sort of ranged attack using your weapon and strength. Because like you're either that or some sort of boost of your defenses, but that doesn't really match the barbarian vibe in second.
Slowed one, but you're constantly under the effects of raise shield,
Hmm.
and then you get like at a higher level you get shield block, but it has to be with a two-handed weapon. So that does because your weapon has hit points and stuff like a shield does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
That'd be interesting. I'm just wondering. I was just curious.
yeah. That could be cool.
All right, cool.
Let's see. And after those two are these guys. Alright, so. I'm just gonna do this because it's funny. So the little wisp that Sela hit, you can tell it's looking at her, and it just drenches her. So she's soaked in water. It puts out fire, but I'm like, no, that's hilarious. I'm just gonna get silhouette and laugh.
Well, I think if you're in 5th edition, if you were under the persistent cold and you got wet, you'd probably make the save at disadvantage. I know Pathfinder doesn't have that, but that's what I mean. I like thinking of mechanical
Yeah.
interactions.
Let's see. And then it's gonna slap her or attempt to. 13, 14's not gonna do it though.
No.
Yeah. Let's see. It's gonna be sad and cry over here to create more elementals. Wow. Sela is distracted by the other one running away. The second one. No. That's a 13.
No, not a 13.
No.
Even flanked.
It's also a 13. You're remarkably good at throwing 13s around. And no move here. Alright. So, after them is Mope.
Well, there's a lot of bullshit anti-flanking meta. I know. I don't know if you did it on purpose, but you might have.
I did.
Interesting. All right, let's stride up. And then I'm going to. Did one of the whisks get hit?
Yes.
One, right?
One did.
Okay, yeah. Let's. I would have to recall knowledge to know if they're immune to trip, but let's see if they are. Oh, Jesus. That's a nat 20, 31 athletics.
Okay. So, that one plops down lower and grows little feet, but you notice that they are flat.
It takes 2 bludgeoning from
Alright.
the trip. Because I rolled a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's whack them. So minus 5.
Oh, sorry. Let's see. When you trip him, he just turns into a sad puddle and dies.
Really?
Yep.
Alright, well, let's trip the snake then.
Yeah.
17 assurance.
Let's see. That fails.
Good to know.
And then, end of your turn, you take 2 cold damage and give me a flat check.
Got a 17 on the die.
Alright, so your cold spell ends. Alright, Vrat.
Yeah, tripping people with your tail tends to be more warming.
I'll do hunt prey on the snake.
Okay.
Tell the bear to attack.
So you command, the bear moves up.
Bear moves up.
5,
10, 15, 20,
30, 35. Get him there. Excellent.
Bear will attack. Be sure he will do the jaws because it's a 1d8 plus 3. It's 14.
Oh, miss.
And
You can shoot. It just has
You
cover.
can yeah, it's got cover from us.
I will attempt to shoot.
Ooh.
And that's 28.
Yeah, that will crit.
Nice.
So
So 2.
two,
The
3d8.
Yeah.
yes.
No, 2d8 plus a d10.
No. The precision
Precision.
is also 2d8. What's your bow damage?
1d8.
So 4d8 plus another.
Well, roll
no.
2d8.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah. You're right.
double
Sorry,
that.
sorry. Yep.
Then a
yeah.
d10 for
Then
the
D10
yeah.
for the deadly.
the dead.
So that's 10, 20.
And then your d10.
24 points of damage.
Good night.
Excellent hit.
Aren't precision rangers excellent?
Yes.
That's like if you want to do crossbow. It's not the best, but it's the best crossbow. Doing precision because they suck otherwise.
Well, I didn't do his strength. I need to get something to boost his strength up.
It's okay.
Jeez.
The problem is the items that do it, magic items, they're like 16 or 17.
Yeah, they're the
Yeah.
apex items, so you
Yeah.
gotta rely on
There's
those
the
line up.
Titan's grasp. Sets your strength to 19.
So there's no like belt of strength in this one.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
It's
there
a
is.
level
yeah.
17 item.
Oh.
Yeah, the item, they don't have attribute boosting items like they do.
And
Yeah,
fish
so
it is-
the way the Belt of Strength works is when you put it on and imbue it, it does either it sets your strength to 18 or gives you a +2 to strength, whichever is higher.
But you can only also have one apex item.
Yeah.
So,
So Titan's Grasp does the same thing, but it adds to your athletics checks. Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
so rat is done. Um, the
Oh shit! You're next on the snake.
okay.
It wouldn't have mattered for my assurance, I don't think, because I don't think -1 would have made it a trip.
No.
Okay. But that's a 17 demoralize.
Let's see.
I don't think that passes either.
Yeah,
Because the
they don't
17
pass.
athletics didn't pass.
They have different saves. It's okay. So, frightened. Okay. The snake reels from the arrow in it and lashes out at.
You have a bear, a goblin, and I want to call her a
Paladin.
knight, but she's not a knight.
Paladin.
Paladin, thank you.
Champion.
Champion. Well,
I
she's a
feel like
paladin
this
champion.
is all
right?
Sela's fault for some reason. So,
Okay.
let's see.
That'll
So
hit.
that is with frightened. So 28 to hit.
Is it frightened?
28 is
Oh.
only a hit.
Okay. So that is.
Thank you for bringing that down from a crit.
4 piercing. And then we'll also lash out against Mo. And that's 22
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 3 piercing. And then it slowly solidifies and seems to turn into an icicle.
Bear pushes it over.
Excuse me. Interesting. I assume that's like a
Defensive.
yeah, like you got to break through the ice to hit it or something like that. We'll see.
Alright, so next is Sela.
Well, I mean, standing right there, she's gonna take a swing at it.
Okay.
Probably not. That's only a 14.
You just look silly attacking an innocent icicle.
Sure. That's a
Oh, nice.
21. Nat 20.
Yep. Sure. Yeah. Sure.
22.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Roll your damage.
I did.
22.
22.
Oh, sorry. That was a roll, and you were like, "Oh no, it's one higher," and I'm like, "Okay, it's still a crit, but okay." All right. So, the icicle shatters.
Nice. Is it still there?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, "It can turn into an icicle." It just looks like an unassuming icicle. I'm like,
Oh, that's cool. It's like the
It's like a
statues.
camouflage.
Yeah.
So it's like, so I was
That's
like trying to, oh no, heroes, you got me. Here are my last death throes.
Valid.
Let's see, we hit Sela. So you take 6 cold. Give me a flat check.
Oh, he has like when he dies, he can make one attack or whatever.
So when you get hit by the snake, it includes 1d6 persistent cold damage.
Okay, so she did not succeed at the flat check.
Okay. And then Kalis.
Well, let's see.
5, 10, 15,
5,
20.
10, 15. I can't go through that. That's a hard corner.
Oh, I didn't see
5,
the hard
10.
corner. My apologies.
15, 20. I'll double move to there to try and provide a flank. I'm not really a great combatant. And I'll stab it with a knife. Would you not be 18?
Exploding dice.
Yep, that hits.
So 6 damage.
All right. And then
Because it started, it was cocked between 2 and 20. I'm like, second one, it was cocked between like 17 and something. I'm like,
Second there, I thought you were playing Torg.
no.
It's just constant tense. Hey.
let's see. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Well, you have a bear in front of you, and you have a dwarf behind you.
Or you can move.
Or I could just hit Mo.
From there?
Yep.
All right.
I mean,
You shoot me.
it's a very strong word, but we're going to try.
Okay.
18.
That
hit
does not
Mo.
hit me.
All right. Tendril reaches between everyone and tries to slap you. And then
Mo is very particular about tails and tendrils.
let's see. So, you know, a 10's probably not going to hit Kalos.
No, that's a crit, man. That's a
Makes it explode though. Roll
yeah. These rules suck.
So that's what is it again? My 6. So 13 to hit the bear.
You miss
All right.
by 3.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I didn't want to do that. I drench Kalis, and that's my turn. That's its turn. All right. Let's see. It went so Mo.
All right. Well, let's step up. And I'm gonna thwack it.
Okay.
So is it immune to flank or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
14 plus 10, 24.
That will crit.
Say again.
That will crit.
Oh snap! All right. Nope. So 5, 10, 8, 18.
All right. It turns into a puddle.
Bear's thirsty. Looks it up.
I you're next the bear. No.
All right, so
Let's see.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just leave that roll to you guys. You guys can look around.
sure. As soon as Sayla lay on hands and takes her cold damage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mo. 4 cold damage.
From the wisp?
Oh,
No, from the snake bit you before.
he
Okay.
succeeded.
I saved. I stopped
Sayla
the-
was the one that had
2
persistent.
people got hit again. Sela and Mo.
No,
No, he didn't.
not by the snake. I don't think.
The
Did I?
snake hit 2 people.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It did.
You saved the first time. You took a little bit, but second time succeeded in hitting you. So,
It did. It did 3 damage to you.
mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it hit me for 3 the first time. Then I took 2 cold. And then it hit me
you
for 3 again.
And restarted the cold.
Okay. Okay. I had to do the math in my head. I was like, I have 8. I had to figure out, yeah. I know I took 3, but I thought it was from the cold. But you're right, I did take 2 from the cold. And then, so I took how much more?
4.
4, and then I make another check?
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, that's a net 1.
It's
18 on the die.
Alright, so you're fine now?
All right, so I'm 1/3 down. I took
Okay.
12 total.
We can do medicine checks. Heal checks.
Your medicine's one higher than me.
Yeah, but there's 2 people that are hurt.
Okay.
Because there's
It's-
Sayla and him.
Yeah.
Sheila passed
Yeah, she got a 17.
okay, making sure.
Well, I can't say yes. She got a 17. Does
Yeah.
that pass? Okay.
It's a 15 or better for
I know
fire.
it usually is, but
Yeah.
it could be different because we ran into that in Abomination Vaults recently.
We did.
Okay, so Kalis will try and heal you.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Yes. Do you want to roll it or do you want me
I'll
to
do
roll
it.
it?
2d8.
2d8. Do you want to heal her?
All right, so 5.
Because it takes 10 minutes.
So that's
So he crit.
11.
So that's 48.
So I'm down to.
So do you want me to roll it or you roll it?
Tell you what, I'll roll 2, you roll 2.
Okay.
She doesn't need a lot.
5.
And 12.
At 12, so 17.
17. She's fine.
Nice. Yeah, I have 1 hit point. I'm okay. I'm down 1 hit point.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I have 1 hit point. What?
Well, if this was Casey's character sheet, he would think he has 1 hit point.
Yes, because that's how I
I-
write it.
I don't.
I've gotten used to how Tony writes it, so I'm like, the first thing I hear, yeah, I know what he means by that. But then afterwards I go, I know what everyone else heard. I got 1. I'm fine, you losers. Put your bandages away. I don't
It's
need any
because-
of that weird stuff.
I'm positive. I do additive, and Casey is negative, subtractive.
I write how much I have left.
Yeah, totally understandable.
Anthony writes how much he's taken, and when it exceeds his,
Yeah, equal or exceeds. Then I
Equal
start
or
making
exceeds, he's
uh-oh
down.
checks.
It depends on the day
I
with
write
me.
how much I have left, and when it hits 0 or below,
Which is probably the correct way because I think it says. I think on the sheet it says how much you have remaining.
yeah, it says current.
Yeah. So to me, it's just current wounds.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Oh, I know.
It's not wrong.
It's
either
only
way.
wrong if like I have to go to the bathroom and you're playing my character and you think otherwise. You're like, oh shit. I was like, no, I was fine. What happened? It said you only had 2 hit points left. No, I only took 2 hit points. You died. What? No, it's fine. All right. Is there anything up here? We're gonna. Oh, we still haven't looked.
Need to look in here.
So, do you want us to roll? Or are you rolling? Or?
I rolled for you guys, and
Okay.
it was awful, so you guys can roll.
What are we rolling?
Perception. I think?
Perception, just to look around.
Okay.
All right. And it's 11 plus 7, so 18.
Okay.
22.
So Sayla
Nice.
got a 19. He only.
Does your bear?
Kayla's only got a 14.
Does your bear not have perception?
It's difficult for him to communicate it to us right now.
When I reach level 5, I can talk to my bear. Right now, it's I can tell it in. It's like a kind of like a dog,
No, I know.
but at level 5, I can actually go, "Hey, look for this."
So the
But I have
the
perception.
gnome feed is what, like burrow elocutionist?
Burrowing out.
So it's only
animals.
burrowing animals like badgers and moles that you can communicate with.
And then you get animal elocutionists, and now
5.
you can talk to all animals as a gnome.
Right. Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now I can. If he was a badger, I could talk to him. Right now, he just. I feel like he just
No,
wouldn't understand.
The
Hey, look for paper, huh?
Yeah.
No, I get it. I was just my brain.
Or even if he held a paper out to it, look for this. It's just going to look for something that smells like paper, not what we need as a piece of paper.
Yeah.
So, but I got a 22 for my perception.
Yeah.
So, you guys look around. You're thinking you're being very thorough. Vrat is like, "What's this button do?" And presses it. and the secret compartment comes out, and you're like, oh. And then you notice there's more of those around, and you're like, it's kind of like in the Fifth Element of guys, put them on the pedestals.
So Eileen 186 says that we are difficult to hear. Could we move the mics a little closer?
Oh, yeah. Part of it is probably me bouncing back.
Yeah.
Well, I'm naturally quiet.
So you find a fragment of research in there.
So who said that?
Eileen?
Oh. Thought you said Mike. I'm like,
No,
oh.
it's Eileen 186.
Oh.
189 or whatever it was.
Oh, we got somebody new.
Someone we don't know.
They were on Sam's Tuesday stream.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
that's fine.
Yeah. I have interacted with them in chat, but not in real life, as far as I know.
Yeah.
I don't know who they are.
I don't know that person. That's... Hello.
Welcome and well met. Thank you for joining us at Fellowship Gaming.
And letting us know that we're too quiet.
Super quiet.
Yeah.
Gotta find an infiltration scenario and be like, we can only talk like this.
I'm all for that.
I think it would drive everybody nuts.
Well, we definitely have moments of loud bursts. Like,
Yeah,
hey!
we
and-
do.
So we yeah.
Yeah.
We tried to keep the mics at a good even distance and usually fail because we're moving around
Yeah,
a lot.
and also we can't hear what we're doing
Yeah,
while we're
no,
doing
we
it.
have no idea what our sound output is.
So, yeah, three of us needs to drink shakes and die. One of us needs to find the dead people.
One of us.
Sarah just sent us the script.
Okay.
Okay. I think we've determined that Brian is going to be the one finding us.
Oh, good.
At least that's what I figured.
I think she wants us to do it back here to use all three camera angles like a regular stream.
I
So it's
mean,
like-
we can do that too.
Yeah, I'm fine with whatever.
We just can't dump the shakes over here.
I don't think they want us to dump the shake.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
on
what I'm saying.
on their face, smeared on your face.
Yeah, we can't do that here.
Yeah, it's on our face.
It'll get everywhere.
We're not dumping it's smeared on your face. All right, I'm not gonna. That's fine.
I'm just saying, the one thing I don't like, if we were elsewhere, like the park,
I mean, we
yeah,
can do whatever.
Sure. Here, I'm like, we just need to smear it. Yeah, it gets everywhere because it doesn't stay on our face.
I mean, I don't know. Smear
Well,
to
I
me
mean-
just means like I drank it and then I have a little on my. I'm not.
No,
No.
Casey's right. Because, we smear on our face, and then we start kissing and making out, and it gets everywhere.
That's a different video for our Patreon. And that's a different kind of grimace.
That's a different Patreon entirely.
No, I just think. I mean, no offense. You have the most grimace-like body. I think we just dump it all on you, and you become grimace. It's like grimaceception. So
That'd be
we die, we smear it on our face, and then the next video is you filming it like ha 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 as you're absorbing our life force from the shake.
See if we go searchers and get, like, purple makeup. That'd be great. It's like, yes, feed my soul.
Okay, let's finish up.
All right.
It's getting close to 4.
Mm-hmm.
We still have a whole nother floor to do.
Looking at the room over there, taxidermied animals and beasts on display cover most of this large showroom. The southern end of the room, a set of stairs leads upwards, and a small door on the northeastern wall is labeled scroll storage. So that's a little room on the other side.
So there's nothing over here, right?
Oh,
Right.
That?
No.
No, northeastern. There's like a door.
So,
Yeah, there's a door here.
Right.
And a door here.
yeah, that one
So-
is labeled scroll storage.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
we're
little
inside.
cupboard.
Picks up the gnome and flings him.
Let's see.
That's a different scenario.
There's
It's usually the dwarf that is flung.
Oh, I flung halflings too, and gnomes.
my
I'm just saying, it's usually the dwarf.
Yeah.
And they're usually in heavier armor than he's in.
my barbarian Ned Alpha 8. He's going to get eventually at high level. He'll get friendly toss, so he can grab one of his allies, toss them 30 feet, and if they land by an enemy, they get to attack that enemy.
That
Sounds
sounds
great.
hilarious.
It's gonna be great.
It's going to be great because he's about the same level as Greg. And Greg is designed to be a melee.
What level is that?
I can't remember when friendly toss is. I think it's around 8 or 10. It's
What
pretty
level
high.
are you not currently now?
He's 2, and this will be his first chronicle as a second level character. So
Oh, so that's in this.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You say Ned, and I think of your soldier from Starfinder.
Well, yeah, because there was only one set of androids at that point. Because I didn't think I was going to be able to play an android in here, but I'm like, no, one of his progenitors, Alpha 8.
All right. Well, let's
That'd be
again.
great.
Let's continue because we're
Let's see.
running out of time.
Looking
Technically, no,
around,
but
you see a in the mouth of an owl hanging from the ceiling in the very center of the room has a scroll lodged firmly in its beak.
Ooh.
Examining the animals and stuff, you notice that they've been like magically strengthened so that you can just climb on them or jump off of them. Reaching the owl will take 3 consecutive checks, successful consecutive checks. You can use athletics, crafting, acrobatics. If Fred would ever remember to bring his ladder feather token. And pretty much any other check.
Well, I think I bought it, but but my rogue has it.
Yeah.
Bought
he
what?
stole it.
Yeah.
The ladder
I
feather
usually
token.
climb up to the bear.
'Kay.
Owl.
oh, that's an athletics.
18.
That works.
Okay. You said 3 consecutive?
Yeah.
That is not good. That's a nat 1.
Alright, let's see.
Thought it was a 7 for a second. They're like right next to each
Da-da-da-da.
other, aren't they?
Alright, so you confidently launch off of a llama towards a flying sheep, and you misjudge the sheep, and you take 6 damage falling.
Hold on. I have catfall.
Oh, okay. It doesn't give me a. It's kind of a. Doesn't give me a fall distance. It's just spiteful, as the other animals shame you. It's mental damage. No, it's bludgeoning. Catfall.
I think he's at the height where Catfall would negate that damage.
It's like under 20 feet, or something like that. It depends on if he's trained or expert in acrobatics or not.
I'm trained at the moment.
And I think it's 20 feet. Because I have that in my room.
Why am I going?
Jade has catfall too.
Mm,
And roll
Crate
that.
Falls is 10 feet shorter at trained.
Yeah.
Can my bear throw me up and use athletics?
Yeah.
And then I can use acrobatics?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, basically 3 checks of however you want to get there. You just have to succeed 3 times.
Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Acrobatics, athletics. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Bear throws me plus 7. That's 24.
24.
I'll do acrobatics twice with plus 8.
Um,
That's 20.
Okay.
And 20.
Alright. So, Rat, you make it to the owl.
Well, it's kind of funny because the bear throws me up.
Alright. So, you're balancing on the owl, and you're just like, this scroll is more secure than I thought it'd be. You just thought, oh, I yank it, and it's fine. No. It's like heavily glued in there. So, you need either thievery, crafting, or athletics to get the scroll.
can I not attempt to get up there anywhere because I failed?
You can keep attempting.
Okay.
You just
I take damage.
take a little damage and you move
Yeah,
on.
so it was 3, right?
Thievery, crafting, or what?
All right, so that's
Athletics.
24.
Okay.
So it got to be 3 consecutive.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That's what makes it hard.
24, 28. You son of a bitch. That one again. And I don't have any tokens to.
So you're
So
everything's
I fall
going
again.
Great. No, I don't accept you. We're fine. 5 damage.
Okay.
I got 19 athletics.
All right. So you just pry the beak apart, and the scroll comes out.
You have no idea how annoyed Mo is right now. He is a tailed monkey goblin who can't climb. Punches the. I don't know. What's
hear-
nearby that I can punch with my tail? Just.
There's a monkey, taxidermied monkey.
Oh, I fight it. I
Yeah.
eat it.
I looked at
Sayla,
I'm
after
Donkey
you,
Konging it like you mother.
yeah, Sayla, after your the first initial punches, walks over. Hey, no, not ours. I know you're mad. It's okay. I understand.
It's reinforced. I can take it.
Hear a voice from the
It's
monkey
okay.
going, Val, you got governor. Come on, bring it. Bring it.
You shut up. You're not helping.
Alira!
and all you can think is the gnome up there going, throwing his voice.
No, it's Alira. Totally, 100%. Just fucking with me. That's it. That is the most Mo thing that has happened in every scenario he has been in so far.
and the ranger goes, how do I get down from here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, we'll catch it.
They don't have a plan, so, whatever plan you have.
Somebody catch!
Sure.
Um,
She got a 25 athletics to catch him.
There you go.
roll athletics for your bear.
Your bear helps. Fall on my butt.
10.
All right. So your bear gets to you first. And is quickly shoved out of the way by Sela.
That's good.
Well, as I said, it's probably...
They're like, no, I have to do this. My code demands it.
Okay, you can put me down now.
Oh, yeah, sure. Because I just remember Sayla from Wrath of the Righteous.
Excuse me.
the part where she's like drinking with her friends and you can totally shame her for it, or you can be like, hey, yeah, pass me one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can totally shame her. Be like, you're a paladin. What are you doing this? Or you can be like, hey, yeah, sure. Pass me a drink.
Well, I remember playing it, but I got annoyed with the army thing. Where that.
I
So.
turn it off.
Can you do that?
Yes.
Oh, okay, maybe I'll go back to.
Oh, the crusade. Oh yeah, you could make the crusade entirely variable. I said F that the first time. I was like, no, I don't want to do this metagame or not metagame. Resource
Mini game.
minigame. Yeah, I was like
This resource terrible mini game that has absolutely no strategy to it whatsoever. It's beat on each other till one of you falls down.
Yeah, I have 280 hours in Fallout 4, and I don't think I've touched a single, not stronghold. What are they called?
Settlement.
Settlement. Thank you. I was
Okay.
like, no, Garvey can blow me.
Well, it's funny because I cheated, and so like every settlement, I'm like, okay, all the bants are gone. Cool. Here's your free power. Here's your free endless water, clean water. Here are laser turrets and rockets everywhere. Trust. And then they're like, oh no, we're in trouble. I'm like, are they? So I go there, and I'm like, oh look, well you know, the rockets just tore up the bandits. Yep. Good job.
Oh,
yeah.
you have a secondary wall of bandits.
Of corpses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hide behind the wall of bards.
I watched the 300, and I was like, your soldiers supplied the mortar.
Yeah, your scouts supplied the mortar.
Yeah.
Our ancestors built this wall using stone mined from the bosom of Greece herself. Your scouts supplied the mortar.
And he cuts his arm off, and he's like, "Lead or go tell your Xerxes, blah blah blah, or we'll make the
It's
wall
not
just a little."
yours anymore.
Yeah,
Leave now and tell your Xerxes he faces free men,
that's right.
or we'll make
Not
our
slaves.
wall
Or
just
we'll
a
make
little,
the wall just a little,
little
taller.
higher.
Little higher. That's the word. Yeah. So good.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't think the second movie was that bad either. I know it wasn't as good,
Not as good. It's
but
not.
but it followed the graphic novel pretty well for what it was worth. And is it Eve Green, Ava Green, the girl that played the witch?
I don't remember.
So, she's gorgeous. She was in God damn it,
Penny?
Dreadful.
Thank you.
Penny Dreadful.
Yes, that's it. Which was like a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen style.
I've never watched.
She
it.
was amazing in that.
Okay, again,
So.
let's move on. I know we're close to the end of this. Let's
Yeah.
finish this. Then we can BS.
So the small room is full of scrolls of ultimate power that none of you can use. Like even
I
if
think
they
you're lying.
were full of 10th level spells, you would be like, nah, I don't know what to do with this.
Not untrue. None of us are wizards. Arcana based.
He's playing with us because we can't do anything. We can't identify these scrolls. They're all like 3rd level.
Oh, you can identify them. I'm just saying you can't use them. So,
Yeah.
looking in there, you see a scroll marked enlarge. Oh, by the way, the scroll that you got when you unfurl it from the owl is just like, man, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Be sure to put the scroll back before you come down from the owl.
Yeah.
Because it's just a game
prank.
that wizards play when they're bored. They're like, oh, try and get the
Is it
scroll.
the scroll, the Dragon Warrior scroll from
Yeah, pretty much.
Kung Fu
It's the
Panda? It's just a
scroll
mirror.
of friendship was the treasure we found along the way. Whatever neat saying she found, yeah, it's in there.
Oh, is that scroll of truth meme?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Just throws it.
Yeah.
In the small room for scroll storage, you ignore all the super powerful scrolls and go for the one you can easily read, which says enlarge, and it says for the promising apprentice.
Yeah. We take that to the
And-
ghost when we're done.
It is, in fact, a scroll of enlarge. which you're going to identify but can't use.
Swear I'm gonna just give him the wizard dedication.
Can't go
Isn't
wrong.
there a scroll master? Oh, lore master is what I'm thinking of.
Or yeah.
Well, there is a scroll master that's part of the Pathfinder agent archetype.
Oh.
Like it's a separate archetype within that you can take.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
So we'll go up the stairs.
But no, it would be not bad to have a alchemist wizard.
Well, and you have the intelligence to
Yep,
make
he's
it.
got the intelligence to make it
reasonable.
work.
Well, I
All
do
you
have
need
a
to do
wizard, but
is learn
patches.
Arcana.
Yeah.
To make
So
Well,
that
that
would-
would give him Arcana, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And you can learn from patches.
Doesn't
It'll be
work.
great.
Yeah, he could learn from patches.
He's like, a new rat to teach. Alright. You guys go up to mysteriously the only room left. Stairs of this
What?
tower ascend 40 feet from the floor beneath it into a large circular room riddled with riddles and books and magical implements and crafting equipment. The couches look well worn, and the northernmost of them is covered with unmade blankets, several pillows, and a large figure lying down on one of them. Next to him is a tall, muscular Shisk woman with heterochromatic eyes. Stands up from the northernmost couch of the room. Oh, there you are,
Trained in
Pathfinders.
Arcana as well as spell.
What took
and
you
DCs.
all so long?
So yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You were right. I was letting you know.
I've been waiting for you to get through all those defenses and find the Arclord's research for me. But now that you're here, I'll have to be taking wherever you have for myself. Mother needs me to bring that research so that she can cook some true names and mix them together. I don't entirely get it myself, but I don't have to. All I need to know is that you have what I need for a mother, so I am going to take it.
Can I throw a frost bomb at her as she's talking?
Yes.
Please?
No, you have to let him monologue.
No, I don't. Screw her.
That reminds me, yeah, of the elf that keeps shooting the bandit lord.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Shut up.
Who else here has Prime? Amazon Prime.
I
Okay.
do.
So if we do want to do a reaction, we can buy the things, and then we can, if we have Prime, we can do a viewing party on Discord. Just like you know. So we both have Prime.
I was just saying that we can't stream it to people watching us. That's a copyright.
No, we can if we have Amazon Prime. 'Cause
Yes. I know. We can stream it to the people in Discord.
Right.
We can't stream it to the people watching Twitch. Does that make sense?
No, I know what you're saying. There's got to be a weird.
No, it's a copyright thing.
You're not wrong. There's always weird interactions. But so there's two things up here. There's the monologuing
The
girl. and-
monologuing woman and her giant brute.
You
Okay.
runs well. Let's see.
I gotta stop sitting on my coccyx.
It's into a 27.
Oh, we doing initiative?
Yeah. I mean, neither of mine can even get a 27.
Well, maybe with a 2.
I rolled a
Oh,
one.
yes, with the 2, would give him a 27.
Should I re-roll my initiative? No, I don't
No,
think so.
not for a hero point, no.
I have 2.
Yeah.
That's what I was
If
wondering.
you want to, go.
If
go
you
nuts.
want to, I suppose.
I got an 8.
I got a total of 8 as well.
Yeah, I'm at.
You can put yourself
Oh.
a little closer,
Yeah, I'm at.
Oh yeah,
21.
but we got a +2 because of the.
so you're a 10.
I'm a 10.
Again, yeah, like, put us up. Her monologuing, we're all in the room.
Okay.
I'm dead serious. Oh, I'm gonna monologue. Fine.
Yeah,
we'll,
I mean, just off of the stairs is fine. We're good right there. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Mo,
I'm
what
fine
you
with
at?
Shit, I said it
But
a
yeah,
second
at
ago.
this
9,
point,
10,
she
11,
wants to
21.
monologue. Put us in the room. We're not gonna stop moving on the stairs. Oh, let's listen to her monologue.
Yeah, we're good Pathfinder agents. We'll let her monologue, but we're certainly not going to do it standing still.
Yeah. Yes.
It's Power
monologue.
Rangers. We'll let them get to where they got to get, but we're going to get in formation after doing our Zenkai shit.
Right.
Oh, man, now we need to do
Ken.
Pathfinder Zenkai. We all need to do a Ginyu Force character. Brian's down. He's always down for this weird shit.
Yeah, I am. Alright, Kalis.
27.
Yeah.
And Sela?
8.
Big numbers.
Alright.
That's with the +2.
That's with the +2.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
you
do
rolled a
have
2 or a 3?
anything to beat ties?
I do not.
Alright.
Does Sela not have a Pilgrim's token? She'd be the-
Sela's the one that got the 8.
Oh, never mind. I don't. She doesn't, but she would be the kind of character that would have one.
She is, yes. But they do intelligent things like that for the...
I know. Oh, don't remind me about Valeros and Harsk in first edition icons. Oh, they're both 2-weapon fighting characters? Let's shit all over their stat block. All right. I mean, they did better with the second edition iconics. But,
Well,
yeah.
it's really hard to screw up a character in second edition, though.
You're not wrong. You have
really
to go
have to.
out of your... You can, but you have to go out of your way. Like a 12 intelligence wizard, but...
You can if you're trying to do something that they don't want the class to do.
Yeah, like a
So,
two-handed weapon using wizard with low intelligence.
Hachi is a strength and charisma focused bard because I want to just throw punches, I want to use my Foxfire, and it just doesn't keep up, even with equipment for it. And that's by design. I'm always going to be bad at that. And
Yeah.
I'm supposed to rely solely on my spells, which I don't want to do. He has no damaging cantrips, and I don't want any.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't need them.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he's
You have
got
Shimmer
Dragon
and
Home.
Tavian. Yeah.
But, like, if I built him as a sorcerer and been like, oh, I'm going to use my dragon claws, and then you're like, why am I bad? It's like, we wanted you to be bad.
Yeah.
Valid.
Alright, so, she thinks for a moment, and ponders, and suddenly quick draws a loaded hand crossbow at Mo. Alright, so that's a 28 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Or 6 damage.
Okay.
Piercing. And
Which
then...
we should have healed before we came up here.
Yeah, you both healed. Sorry. Here. Third thing I want to do. No. She'll reload. And it is now Kalis.
All right. He will move to there, and the big brutish guy will get a frost bomb to the face. Hopefully,
Is that the black
Yeah.
dice?
the 12-sided.
That's the British girl, yes.
Okay.
And the white dice is
The big guy.
Yeah.
Uh,
The D12 is her little minion guy. So the
Okay.
D20 is the big one.
So
Okay.
the D20 shot the crossbow. The D12 has not gone yet.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So that's only a 15 to hit.
Let's see. D12 or
Hmm?
which
No.
one was it?
The D12.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 hits.
Hey, I do a total of... Do I add my intelligence to damage?
For the frost bomb?
Bomber does,
But not Chirurgeon.
Chirurgeons.
Chirurgeon. Okay, so 1 damage.
Okay.
Minus 5-foot penalty.
Yeah. But I believe it's splash, so doesn't
It
she
also does
take
1 damage
Yeah,
from splash.
to both of them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he takes 2 damage total. Cold. She takes 1 from splash.
Okay. All right, and then next is Mo.
Silu's 25.
Yes.
All right. I'm thinking of flanking option 2. Put myself in harm's way. Let's attempt to trip the brute first. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's going to be a 14.
All right, that's just a failure.
Okay. Let's do it again. Yeah. That is not ideal. So 10. 21 minus 5, 16.
Right, that also fails.
And then for the shits and giggles, 17 assurance.
That fails.
Damn it. He's just moving his legs as
I
my tail's
mean-
going like this.
Technically, you could only have done 2 of those.
Oh, shit, you're right, because I moved.
Yes.
Apologies.
It's okay.
So the assurance didn't matter anyways, because
Yeah.
I didn't roll any dice.
Let's see. And then next
Well,
one.
that was a highly ineffective round for Mo. He's demoralized from the owl, the crap downstairs.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Let's see. No fighters, so.
I mean, to be fair, she looks very fighter-ish.
Well, I'm just saying no fighters, so no one has an attack of opportunity that's near him.
Oh, okay.
So, Mo. Ooh, holy cow. Sorry, Mo. 15 damage as you are filled with magic missiles.
Ouch.
I never rolled max damage before from E. This is awful.
So what they hit me with?
Magic missile.
Oh, dang. All right, well, I'm considerably damaged.
And you got the 6 from my crossbow before, right?
What? You didn't hit me.
Yes, she did.
That was the first turn.
You were looking at your phone.
All right.
But I did also mention we were fully healed before we came up.
Yeah.
So you're only at 21 damage. Okay?
Didn't she just hit me for 18?
So
15.
15. Oh, okay.
Plus 15.
All right. Okay. I was doing the math.
That
I
was
was like,
the
I have my 30 of 36. I was,
Gangly fellow.
okay.
Gangly. I thought you said he was beefy.
Yeah, that's what.
She's beefy.
She's beefy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she
he's
is kind of
like
beefy.
a clawed ghoul-looking thingy, is what my brain said.
So is this the ghost chick?
Yeah, that was her.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't she look like the statue?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I was like, I just saw the staff, and the
Okay.
staff made me think of the statue.
Yeah, that's the ghost chick. These are the 2
Yeah.
we're fighting.
Yeah, I forgot I picked.
Oh, so a golem, and whatever she is,
Mhm.
like a demon barbarian.
Yeah, something like that.
Cool.
Might want to take him out as quick as we can.
I tried.
I know.
I failed, but I tried.
Fred, did you see?
I see.
Okay. Yeah, rolling a 1 on my frost bomb was amazing.
Okay.
And then you went, so it's wrecked.
Hunt, prey him.
Okay.
Sick him. 2. Shoot him.
Okay.
3.
Yeah. So move the bear first, because you don't get
1,
if you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There you go.
And you were there.
Because your bear deals extra damage when you shoot it while it's next to the creature.
Are you using the bear's support benefit?
I said attack.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
that's fine. Just making sure. Okay, so what did the bear get?
Uh,
Well, he shot his bow.
I shot my bow.
Right
The bow got 26 to hit him.
Okay, that's a hit.
And since I'm
Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong person. That's a crit against him.
Oh, snap.
okay, so that's
Ooh, nice.
that's 10, 20,
And then
And then
1d10.
1d10, yep.
28 points of damage.
Alright. And he slumps and kind of falls apart.
I'm not going to complain about that.
The bear goes, eh. And looks back at me. What do you want me to do now?
No, I apologize. I thought you were going to have him support.
No,
So-
I said attack. I didn't say support.
I know. Well, not what you
Yeah.
can. The movement could have been different then.
Mm.
Also, just so we're clear, Fred, for commanding your bear, you have to do your bear's whole turn, and then you can shoot. You can't shoot in the middle of your bear's turn.
Oh, okay.
Because I think Cavalier is the only one that lets you like attack while your animal companion.
I
is
figured
moving.
I figured I did. I told him to attack and then shot before he got there. So
Well,
I
I know.
figured it would move and then.
But game rules orders, it would be you command your bear to attack, you roll for the bear's attack, and then you would take a shot afterwards. Because
Oh.
it's fine now because it's all the same. But
Well, it would have done the exact. It would have added actually with the jaws. It would have added +3.
yeah. So your bear will slurp them up easy.
Yeah.
But
And
It would have
you
been
would
too
have been
low.
able to shoot at her.
Yeah.
yeah, or hunt prey again on her.
Yeah,
Right.
To switch.
something.
Yeah. Well, anyways, my turn's over.
Sela.
5, 10, 15, 25. All right. So, yes. It's right there. So, does a 23 hit?
That's hits.
Okay, so that will be 11 damage.
All right.
And Sayla will raise her shield.
Okay. Sela, give me a reflex save.
Ten.
10. Okay, that's a regular failure. As Sela strikes, one of the barbed quills on the enemy breaks off and hits her for 5.
Okay.
Alright, and then it's now her turn again.
Well, that kind of sucks, but oh well.
Let me get rid of something, anything at this point.
Oh, I did say raise shield, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yep. Animal companions get 2 actions if you command, and they can be used in any order.
Right, but he doesn't get his action between those.
Why?
Because they take their action. They're 2 actions. So you command.
I understand what you're saying.
actions.
I just looked up 10 pages of rules, and it never states that in the rules. Not once.
Because the
Is it erotic or errata?
Rada.
I mean, it might be. But I'm saying I'm not familiar with that ruling, and I've never seen it ruled that way.
because part of it is there is a specific cavalier feat that allows you to make a strike while you're mounted and moving, because they're all encapsulated. You tell your animal companion to move, they take their 2 actions. That is the end of your 1 action. You don't get to interrupt that.
Okay, I understand what you're saying though. I understand what you're saying. It's just in a way, it's to me, it's
I mean, it doesn't make sense chronologically, but we're not doing things
Anything chronological.
chronologically.
See, to me, it was like, okay,
It's-
I told my bear
When
to.
you tell your bear to do something, that is an interrupt to your actions
No,
for
but
the bear.
my point is that's
I know
not
what
how
you're
it's-
saying.
No, so the command is your action. You've commanded it. It's done. What the bear does is immaterial to your action. Your action is over, right?
Yeah.
Come from my. No,
I
we'll do
see
after we're
your-
done. After we're done.
Yeah.
After we're done.
I see your point, but yeah, no. The bear.
Because otherwise the
tell the
bear
bear-
gets no actions.
You tell the bear to take actions,
You
and
command
then
it.
it goes and does them. But it does them immediately from that,
Why?
because that's what command an animal does.
Well, we'll do
It's
it
not
after.
a separate turn.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah, we'll do it after.
Yeah, we'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah. So
Let's get this combat over with.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's do. Sila. Alright, 24 to hit Sila.
Yes.
Or 13 piercing.
Jeez.
And let's see. Draw. Where we take advantage of it. Okay. And it's done, so Kalis.
Alright.
Oh, she's done, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna double move to there. And try and strike her with my dagger.
Okay.
19
That'll hit.
for 6 damage.
Okay.
Reflex save.
If she chooses to use it.
Oh, is it?
Next is Mo.
Yeah. Because it's one of those, that's a reaction. Because they do at least follow player character creation with humanoids.
That half
They will
square
cheat the
behind
hell
her,
out of you.
is that a viable space for a small character?
It's more than half the square.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So let's get into flank. So stride. And then let's thumper.
Okay.
Well, let's attempt to thumper.
That's a good one.
26.
That's a hit.
Wahaha. Not a crit with flank.
That is a crit with flank.
Oh, even better.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Even better. Well,
Wow.
that was almost a 6. 8, 16 plus 8, 24.
24.
So 24 bludgeoning.
All right. And she slumps to the ground.
Oh,
dead.
really? Oh, all right.
Yep.
Oh, you guys have been hitting her, huh?
Oh yeah, we've hit her.
Nice.
Let's see.
Sayla's kind of leaning on her sword, Helle going, "Oh wow."
Yeah. What do I have? 15 left. And I'm level 3. Like, if I was 1, we'd be effed.
Yeah, she has 2.
Oof.
So,
Nobody's hit me, so I guess I'm fine.
Yeah.
Very much.
Welcome to Ranged Rangers. Send the bear. And then your bear dies. You're like, that's okay. That just brings it back after ritual.
Like, part of it is just because I know Mo is 3rd level and is harder to take down, so I tend to focus on Mo a bit more.
As you should. He's also a ruffian with decent armor. Like, he doesn't look like the typical rogue. He's a dude in breastplate
Yeah,
with
I
the
was
shield
surprised
attached.
you didn't make him make the reflex save for her.
I was thinking maybe I'll get lucky and take someone out, and it being Sela, I won't feel bad.
Yeah.
But I also didn't notice it was only a once per day thing. I was like, oh, I was planning on using that more.
Oh, so
Isn't that just the way-
absorbed it?
Isn't that just the way of it? You're like,
Okay.
oh, I don't. It's like a dragon breath. You're like,
Cool.
I have to roll 1d4 rounds, and then you roll 4. You're like, oh. Knowing in 5th edition that most combats end after round 4, you're like, damn it.
No, you should. Drag's new dragon has dragon breath now,
Oh, that's awesome.
which is cool, but it also kind of sucks
Oh yeah.
because it doesn't do the rounds anymore. If he chooses to use dragon breath,
Is you have to? It's a recharge. You have to roll a certain number, right?
no, it's not even. It's not a. His kobold breath is a recharge.
Oh, okay.
His dragon breath is a 1-hour recharge. Period.
Oh dang.
And it also makes it so he can't use kobold breath for that hour.
Right.
Interesting
sense.
things she has.
But he also does a 30-foot cone and uses D8s.
She has a decorative scabbard for her archery. Worth 5 gold.
Nice.
And you guys have, she also had a piece of research on her. Is this? Okay. Yeah. So, there was basically the one place that you skipped. You can go back if you want.
Which did we skip?
It's the lecture hall. You
Oh,
guys
the lecture
didn't-
hall.
Yeah.
Because we
You
saw
guys
the
were like-
enchantment and we're like, peace out.
So,
Because we didn't know what else to do in there.
yeah.
I mean, sure, we'll go back and see if we can scavenge something.
Well, it looks
Why
like
not?
the notes were on the lectern are
Okay.
the research.
Okay.
I see what you're saying. Somebody highlighted it for me. Where under the minion, I was looking under animal companions and animal, not minions. So once per turn, when you spend your action to issue it commands. So yeah, you're right. So it has to do it once you. Yeah. Okay.
But
Valid. Got me apologizing on camera.
it's okay. We'll edit that out.
It'll never happen to Casey. But no. We'll edit that. Is that what you said? We'll edit that out.
We'll edit it out.
Okay.
Tony's never been wrong. That's canon. Fellowship Gaming canon.
That's definitely not true.
Sure, his wife will say otherwise.
My wife, Krista. How many times during Pathfinder First Edition, Krista and I literally 30 seconds, I don't think that's right. And then we find a good compromise. Oh, yeah, we're both wrong.
That's happened.
So,
No, and I didn't say I was right. I just wanted to be directed to the proper verbiage. And someone posted it for me. So I was like, oh, yeah, okay.
yeah. Let me see. This is a funny
Oh, what happened?
one. So I intimated that the notes on the
The
lectern.
notes on the lectern are the notes we need.
Yeah.
So I said we'll go back and get them.
Oh, yeah.
It might just be Kalis and
So-
Sela that do so, and I accept that.
This trap
Valid.
is really funny. I like it. So I'm glad you went back for it.
Glad I'm entertaining you.
All right. So
That is what I aim to do.
we're going to say Kalis is like, oh yeah, we should just grab these papers. Papers look important. Give me a will save.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see. I mean, technically that's cocked.
That's fine.
So 18.
18. All right.
It can't do a whole lot better.
So, you feel compelled to spend 2 actions to approach one of the empty desks and sit. And you're stupefied for an hour.
Jeez.
Alright. So, there are a couple ways out of this. One, you can use intimidation to basically mock the lecturer enough so it breaks the lecturer's concentration.
Okay.
If you're trained in thievery, you can scratch out a glyph on the podium if you can
Okay.
reach it in one action.
Could you tell?
I mean, am I able to reach it in one action?
Sure, there's an empty desk art by it. It's funny.
So intimidation. I'm not very good at either.
Well, I heard
but I'm
intimidate
trained in
thievery,
both.
and I was like, hey, what do I need to do?
Nothing. This is all Kalis.
Right.
If you want to go in the room, like,
All right, we're gonna try thievery to scratch out a rune.
okay.
I'm hoping it's lower. That's a 16.
Alright. The glyph resists you. And you give me. Oh, then we go here. Alright, so give me another will save.
17.
Alright, so you take 5 non-lethal damage, and you're stunned 2
Okay.
as this endless lecture on the memes of necks continues. Alright, so you lose 2 of your actions,
Okay.
so you got 1 to go and try and do it again. I don't see an action requirement. As long as you can keep getting back to the podium.
Here's the thing. It would take an action to get to the podium.
Um,
And then it would take an action to use thievery to scratch. Would that not be correct?
probably, but I'm like,
Okay.
it doesn't say it costs any action.
I will use intimidate.
Okay.
And I will be a heckling dwarf. A dour dwarf. 5.
5. Yeah, the lecturer continues knowing how to keep control of their classroom. Let's see.
So how long is this taking? Well, I figured about a half hour would be like, where is this person?
Well, it hasn't been very long yet.
Yeah.
That's only round 2.
Let's see.
So that's literally 12 seconds in.
Let's see. Okay. So that's what happens. Okay. Next round, will save.
It's a high will save, which is frustrating as hell. 17.
All right.
Because
So,
that's failing.
6 more non-lethal. Mental damage. As she moves on to discussion of why Obi-Wan Kenobi is the sexiest person in Star Wars.
Okay. So I will attempt thievery again to scratch out a rune. So, 21.
21. Makes it.
Yeah, there's a part of me that thinks that it wouldn't because they like to make these, oh, well, it's really high. We're first level, dumbasses.
The Intimidate was the easier one.
Here's the problem. If I intimidate is 2.
Yeah. Oh, but I just noticed. You need to do that just 2 more times. It's okay. You're gonna make it. Give me a will save.
That would probably be a critical fail, and I'm not going to take a critical fail right now.
Okay.
Oh. So that is a 24.
Alright, so you take 1 mental damage, and you're only stunned 1.
Okay. Alright, well, we'll try and do the Intimidate. Oh my... No. Oh, yes, it did. I apologize. I am so sorry.
You just broke my watch.
I did. Oh my god.
Oh.
I am sorry.
It's alright. Where the hell did that dice end up?
Jesus. Oh, it's a 4, so you know.
Okay. Well, in memory... Now, this lecture is going to be about respecting other people's property and the importance of saving magical watches. Make a will save.
I literally intended it to hit here and bounce back.
I think there. I thought you hit the back of the.
No.
I'm just glad it didn't hit me in the face.
Oh my god.
Like the watch is relatively cheap for you to replace. The glasses would not have been.
No, it wouldn't have been.
You have a die stuck in your glasses. You're like, what the heck?
I mean, better the glasses than my eye.
Yeah. That is a critical success on the will save.
Alright, you are unaffected as you don't take 6 mental damage.
And I leave the room.
Okay. So, you guys can now hear the tale. He knows a whole lot of stuff now. Not useful stuff, but a whole lot of stuff.
You spent a year in the hyperbolic time chamber of demobilization. Good luck.
Oh my god.
And the joke's on you. It was Nigel, just a projector, just giving you a year's worth of information overnight.
Stab myself.
Man,
Can't stab him.
That's why you broke my watch, so you get the glass to cut your throat with.
as a final insult to injury, you realize you've been naked in class this entire time.
Oh, no!
Oh my god.
So, you guys lose track of Kalis for a bit, only to find him screaming out of the room, I'm free! Free! You also have 30,000 gold in debt, so enjoy that.
Oh, no, it was like a whole college course. Would you like to hear about our timeshare opportunity?
I refuse to pay that. I did not agree to this.
That was the first failed will save. You signed it.
Oh god.
So,
That's why you were stupefied, too.
Probably.
You're like, this amount?
if you guys are knocked out by the lecture in there, you wake up an hour later, fatigued.
Oh, no.
You wake up at 1 HP, knowing everything and hating yourself for it.
Oh. Okay.
So we got to take the...
So
Take the research notes
research
back to her.
so we got.
Can we...
You don't want number 7? You just have to go sit through a class, Casey.
No.
And you probably get 90,000 90,000 gold in debt.
Because, I mean, Stupefied 2, I've been giving him wrong numbers, but I think I was still high enough that they were still simply failures.
Yeah, it was a pretty high DC. So, let's see.
Because the Stupefied 2 would have turned my critical success into a 23. Would that have still made it?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so. Let me make sure I have everything. Okay. It's miscounted some of them somewhere. Well, I knew you only missed that one. Okay. So the last thing is for your Vigilant Seal mission is talk to Lyra. Try and convince her to put her research in Skyreach where it's safe.
So this is the diplomacy
This
one
is
check
the
we get.
one check.
Yeah. So everyone rolls, except for the bear. The bear doesn't have to roll.
I mean, he can roll anyways. It just doesn't matter.
And is it diplomacy?
So we got diplomacy, deception. You can intimidate, not threatening her, but trying to remind her how
Important.
true names being researched getting into the wrong hands is bad.
Okay.
You can impress her with your excellent Arcana and occultism checks. And Pathfinder Society lore to say, yeah, we're super secure.
Which is the same as deception.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
But this is non-physical intimidation, so I don't get my +1 from prowess. Okay.
I mean, she likes how you look, so we'll give you the +1.
I mean, I won't say no. Ooh.
Okay. I failed on both.
Well, I for sure succeeded, but
No, I guarantee I failed. Hers would have been good, and then it moved to a 2, and I couldn't justify it as. So hers was an 8. His is a 13.
Okay.
oof.
Okay.
That's better.
So what did you get for it?
16.
What skill?
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy? Okay. And then
27 intimidate.
27. Like, oh, you're very intimidating. There's a little drool coming from the skull.
That's so funny.
Bear got 16 intimidate.
It is, but I feel so bad too. I'm like, oh shit.
It's a relatively
So they
cheap
were
Walmart
failures,
watch.
so-
My only annoyance is that it took me a long time to find a watch like this with the leather strap that I like. So, if they have another one, I think it was like $12 after taxes. So, or it might be the. I'll have to double check. I don't remember if this was the $10 one or the $15 one. But...
Oh, it's worse than I thought.
Oh yeah, no, he spidered the shit out of it.
I got it good.
Oh.
Yeah, I was so surprised myself. I was like, oh damn.
I mean, I'm surprised. It's like,
I mean, it's a
holy
Walmart watch. The
crap.
glass
that-
wasn't very strong to begin with, so.
I was just like, why did the chair make that sound?
No, that was not the chair.
He shatters the chair.
It was just like, I thought he hit the back of the chair, and I was like, it shouldn't make that sound, right?
Yeah, in all honesty, I'm like, the absolute worst thing I could do is maybe hit the curtains back there.
Well, I thought he hit the back of the mic or something, and
Yeah.
No.
So
Well, I knew it hit me because I felt it. But
I
was like-
saw it hit him. I'm like, did that hit his watch? And I'm looking, I'm like, okay, it didn't do any damage. And then I'm really looking, and I'm like, oh crap,
Yeah.
that hit hard.
so she decided to leave her stuff in the.
That was apparently a net 20 on that roll.
Well, yeah.
So, like, Kalis and Sela are like, it would be a really great idea, and she's like, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that's
And-
about what it is.
You make a couple good points, but then her honey bunny is like, babe, this is important.
Leave it with
Focus. And she's like, you're right, honey.
Also, we have somebody that you need to see. Take her upstairs to the ghost.
Oh yeah, the ghost doesn't believe you guys.
You want to give me the rest of the coins?
Yeah. So they have it written in there that the ghost is
The
like,
last one's here.
if you bring up the skull and be like, no, this is her, it's like, that's a terrible joke. And they was like, it's me. But she doesn't believe you. Alright, you guys get some cool stuff. And almost everyone's happy. Full Baron sends a condescending note saying, look, Kalis, you could have just sat through the lecture and you would have been fine. You would have gotten all the fragments.
Oops.
Bite me, half elf?
Later. Anyway. But everyone else is happy. Sansarkant brings in that...
How long is the lecture?
So it's until it knocks you out, and then an hour later you wake up.
Oh, so it has to knock you out.
Yeah,
It was
That's
pretty
how it
close.
implants the
that's
information.
all the knowledge.
Well, the rogue would have been fine because he just has high enough intimidate. He would have broke the spell.
Probably.
Well, again, that doesn't get us the knowledge.
Well, the knowledge.
That's what he's saying. You have to take enough damage to go
Oh,
on
no.
No, he just.
If you had disabled the trap and grabbed the papers, that would have been fine. But one way to deal with the trap is just to sit through the lecture until you go unconscious. So I'm like,
That's hilarious.
where's that dwarven stubbornness I've heard about? You're like, no more memes, no more instructions.
No means no.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for dealing with us. Where did I put?
Isn't it value
It's over
glasses
here.
there?
Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to hit through the gift shaft on your way out to pick up some fantastic Fellowship Gaming loot. See you next time, gamers.